be circling around from right behind us, and they will be
right here
on a flight shortly. You saw them chasing each other from one side.
And SOB, go ahead and proceed out there. You're going out there in the ditch.
Then we have the
right turn.
MiG-17 in front, and now they have joined us and flying into
A little more.
We don't have the pictures of them yet. We don't want to get the clicker out. Here they are from the left, ladies and gentlemen.
SOB, airbound.
Three jets right here.
Coming? Air boss, SOB, go. SOB, you can go and proceed out and place the lighted marker. Roger that. SOB, go.
The MiG-17, beautiful clouds there. You can see the silhouette of the MiG-17, the swept wings that Danny Clisham talked about just a few minutes ago. You're going to want to stand up. Get your cameras out, ladies and gentlemen, coming from the left. This is a once and only Oshkosh experience that happens nowhere else like it does here at AirVenture. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to introduce to you, from Athens, Texas, Mr. Randy W. Ball and the MiG-17. One of the interesting things about the MiG-17 is that some of our warfighters home from Vietnam. You may say, Rob, you're crazy. It's a communist block-built aircraft that was our enemy. Well, that's true, but the Israelis acquired a MiG-17 along with the MiG-21. The projects of Half Donut and Half Blue were operated, and the Israelis donated or gave those aircraft to the U.S. We used them in what we all know now as Area 51. We brought our best fighter pilots from across the Air Force in all the top fighters like the F-8 and many others. Every single American aircrew lost the first engagement in a dogfight against this aircraft. This aircraft, like I said a minute ago, the best tightest turning aircraft in the world until the F-16. Here it is from the right. That story, ladies and gentlemen, is Randy climbs high and out in front of you, from your left to your right. We'll circle back around. Our fighter and our Air Force and our U.S. Navy, the strengths and the weaknesses of the MiG-17. They began to adapt the tactics, but they had a problem. They had to figure out, how do we get that knowledge out into the fleet, out into the regular Air Force? Well, the United States Navy began to develop an idea that you're maybe very familiar with, to communicate the lessons learned before our air crews went back to Vietnam to fly in North Vietnam off of the carriers in the Tonkin Gulf. They created a process that you may know today as Top Gun, the Navy Fighter Weapons School. So the MiG-17 did play a role in improving. We went from a kill ratio of 2-to-1 before this process to after Top Gun and after the Air Force implemented some of their training processes to a kill ratio of 14-to-1. So while the MiG-17 is an enemy aircraft, it did play a significant role in bringing our warfighters home from the Vietnam War. Ladies and gentlemen, here it is again. Get your cameras out. It's on the right. This is Randy Ball, high-speed pass.
Past the south of AV climb, high-speed reversal into the downwind for runway 36, so 2 passes, and recover. Andy, roger that, thank you. Runway 36, you're clear to land. Wind 090 at 7.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just heard on the radio with our air bosses here, the Mr. Brad Klein, the lead air boss tonight for our air show, and Randy has enough gas to keep you another pass. So if you missed it, here.
Well, Beach, roger that. You're over a week. You can go ahead and start taxiing this way. Hold short. Are you on the other side? You're on the north side of 927? Okay, do me a favor. I can't see over there, so just look both ways. You can cross runway 927, come this way, hold short of runway 18. Right on, hold both ways, hold short way. Hey, Randy, call when you're setting up downwind and I'll set up for the low pass we talked about. And boss, when Randy's on short final, you can call me in. Thank you very much. This is the north on the runway. The low for downwind to lap 36. Very good.
Adrenaline going as we get started here, and as he's circling around, he's going to land back to the north on runway 36. We've got another performer hanging out behind us, and we're going to see back in just a second.
That's right. It is Greg, Colyer, call sign of Liar. He was flying at 233 earlier. So 233. He's going to be back in to demonstrate, as Randy just did, some of the characteristics of 233.
I got eyes on you, Randy.
T-33 Shooting Star, or T-Bird, produced by Lockheed, and its first flight in 1948. So, a little too late for the beginning, or for the end of World War II, coming in the 100 right well.
I said 45 seconds, not even. It's like 3 seconds.
For Mr. Randy Ball. He definitely is starting to run on fumes now, so he's going to circle back to land. So speak back to you. Sorry about that.
The funny thing was, when he pointed up the jet gun at me, I was like, go ahead.
You're looking for winds 120 at 8. Thank you very much.
Air Force and the Navy.
Especially since he's probably got
123 engineers and 105 shop workers with their tempers and assistants who work to build that first. Of course, the head designer company.
Greg, Randy's on the right base, right shore base for 36. I'll let you know he turns final. Do that.
1944, just 203 days after the contract was signed. The Air Corps wanted lots of them and wanted them quickly. So Lockheed was pushed by the Army Air Corps for a jet trainer version, but the Air Force on no.
Greg, Randy's turning final right now.
They didn't want to waste any airplanes. So the method for training jet pilots in 1947 was 180 hours for T6, 50 hours for the P-51, about 25 hours captive.
Tighten there, ball. We're running on time. We are on, maybe a little early, but I better stay on time because I don't want to jinx it.
Trainers. Fuselage was extended to.
I was watching Steve get dressed on the wing, and we may have been laughing if he would have fallen.
He's been called in by Air Bosses.
Get his flight suit? Did they get it to him? Yeah, I knew it. He struggled to get a leg up to put it on.
Greg Colyer, T-33 Shooting Star.
Hey, you got the box. Randy, nice job, man. Take a left turn in, taxi parking. I got it.
Developed in 1950, it was the first jet versus jet aerial combat.
Okay, Kirby, give way to Randy, exit the runway. Then you can proceed via Papa and cross runway 18. Okay, Papa, okay, gotcha. Keep left.
What's that?
Yeah, it's going to come on. Come on.
Here it
Thanks, sir.
The airport began closing out at 2:33 on the front line.
Okay, that's Greg.
Yes.
Love that guy. I think that's awesome. Okay, that's Noah District.
Oh, yeah.
He's from San Luis. Yes. He pitched. And that's Class. Yeah. I love that
Nice. I guess the Twin Peaks something past. We're going to let the Twin Peaks get past it and we'll get you moving.
It's so much better. I cannot believe it. Oh, this was literally Friday night. Yes. We were going to come up to the Milwaukee Airshow. Oh, then I couldn't make it
Hey, Jimmy, you guys going to go from Papa 2, correct? No, we're going to go, Heights is going to go up and start on 27 going on. You're going to go all the way over to 27. Well, we still got an act going on? Yeah, man, that's done. Hey, you just got one or two more passes real quick. Okay, well, you want us to wait until it gets a little darker? You want us to keep the show moving? It doesn't matter to us. Okay, so what we'll do here, we'll let Ace Maker land, get taxied, and we'll get you guys taken off, and we can wait. You guys can hold a little bit, get set up, and then we'll bring you in when it gets a little darker. That work? Yeah, if that's what y'all want. Whatever y'all want, it doesn't matter to us. Okay, that's what we'll do. Where do you want to depart from? Pop 2, or you want to go down further? No, we can go to, let me go to the next one down there past Pop 3. Okay, and 1/8 okay? Yeah, we'll do 1/8. Okay, don't matter to me. Jimmy, you can get on Papa and go on down to, let's see here, that's going to be full length at the end. So go ahead and go all the way down Papa and hold short of Papa 1. Thanks.
Grandma, I really hope you have earplugs in. Oh my gosh.
I've got fun.
No, she knows.
Oh, that is so weird. Oh, look. Usually it slows you down and makes it go faster. But it's not.
Tight, you guys can go ahead and pull up and hold short runway 1/8. Just a little empty Tupperware thing. They look cool. You know, tight and clear to go up to and hold short. Ace Maker's in land. And Ace Maker runway 36 here, clear to land. 736, Ace Maker.
Greg has now been cleared to land. By the way, in addition to test pilot school, also in Pax River, Maryland.
Ace Maker space gear. Full stop.
Spend spring time without around airplanes, cycling, and enjoying motorcycles. Guys gotta have a hobby. Doesn't mean Call him White. All right, as Greg sets up for landing.
I recall back in the 80s we were doing shows in Canada, and the Royal Canadian Air Force was going to retire those air versions of that airplane, the CT-133. So they had a big contest about how to paint the airplane on its farewell tour. It was going to be retired from the military. So they came up with this plumage of great colored birds, the tropical birds we see, all the colors. It was ornate, it was fantastic piece of work. They brought in a number of CT-133s from around Canada, 133s from the U.S., and we had a big ground display that was flooded in Ontario, if I remember right. And all white farewell to that farewell to the CT-133 can do everything. Next year we went back to the air show, and guess what was still there? Still operating. So I said, hey guys, what's happening? They said, you know what, we couldn't find a suitable replacement. It does everything. And there was just no other airplane to replace it. So,
Continue now, right?